Former All-Star wants NBA as big brother for Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, WNBA. Former NBA All-Star Antonio Davis has ties to the WNBA. His daughter, Kayla, plays for the Chicago Sky. Davis follows the game because of her but also is just a fan of basketball. It is why he is using his role as president of the National Basketball Retired Players Association to help the WNBA much as possible. "I have a daughter that plays in the WNBA," Davis told Back in the Day Hoops on SI. "I know a lot of those women. It's a young league and I feel like they have the opportunity to take off and do a lot of great things. But there's going to be a struggle. Just like I talk about the pioneers of the NBA and them creating this game and making all these sacrifices. Now you see a game where guys are making a ton of money, but you've got to go through the struggle first. What I'm hoping to do is mainly just be an advocate for them and understand their struggle." Among the issues Davis is trying to assist the likes of Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, and Aja Wilson are pensions and health insurance in retirement. The league offers neither to players despite a recent growth in popularity. "We have the luxury to have health insurance paid by the NBA," said Davis, who has held his new role since January. "I'm so grateful for that. I want to advocate for them because their health after basketball needs to be taken care of. They have their own struggles. I just want them to know they're our sisters. We're wrapping our arms around them, and what can Big Brother do for you?" Shandell Richardson is the publisher of Back in the Day Hoops on SI. He can be reached at LSU star Michaela Williams on what Angel Reese taught her, following in Caitlin Clark's footsteps, and the search for more March Madness glory. On Far From a Normal Monday for LSU's Michaela Williams, less than 48 hours removed from the Tigers' defeat to Texas in the Southeastern Conference Tournament, she was back in the spotlight, and maybe for the first time, without a team. The women's basketball BYU sophomore sensation was the sole star for a bunch of social media content for Raising Cane's, the popular chicken finger chain that originated a few hundred feet from LSU's campus. At the original location, known as the Mothership, Williams greeted fans, took counter and drive-through orders, and did everything anyone living in Baton Rouge could ever dream of taking part in that adores a box combo. Yet, even with the chaos of fans, press, police, and fast food workers surrounding her, with the smell of fried food permeating every inch of the restaurant, Williams knows she's on the doorstep of history. LSU is about to embark on the NCAA tournament for the first time since the boom of women's basketball without Angel Reese, with Williams being an integral part of the Tigers in the now Chicago Sky Stars' absence. With Angel, it's just being unapologetically yourself, and that's kind of something that I've stepped into, like being able to speak up in front of my team and be a leader, Williams said ahead of Selection Sunday. So that's something she really instilled in me. As LSU's top-ranked recruit in the class of 2023, she watched the Tigers win a national title, taking down Clark's Iowa in the title game and Kim Mulkey's second year leading the BYU's best. The now infamous Reese point to her ring finger in the now Indiana Fever star's face has been replayed millions of times around the globe and linked that duo in an on-court rivalry that's pushed the sport into a new dimension. "They are growing the women's game like no other," Williams said. "Angel doing what she's doing, unrivaled, Caitlin Clark doing what she does. I'm just glad to be able to follow in their footsteps and hopefully still have that impact for the people coming behind me." Williams had the one thing better than a front-row seat a year ago playing in the game watched by a record viewership. NCAA tournament games involving Clark broke the all-time television audience mark 4 times over a 13-month span, including the Hawkeyes besting the Tigers in the Elite Eight last season in what was Reese's final game of her college career. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is amazing and the atmosphere with her in it was amazing, Williams added of last year's showdown in Albany. "Just knowing that feeling of walking back to the tunnel without the W going into the Final Four. Just remember that feeling and try to pass that feeling around the locker room, because some people were not on the team last year."